Yeah.
So if you take it to market, sell it for 25, you'll get a better deal. Yeah, you can sell it quickly.
Well, this is the game. They've got this place controlled.
Yeah.
4 pesos to me.
Yeah, it's not
So
much.
you see these farms down here, they're planting 100,000,
Yeah.
and they can make their money that way. But you got to hire workers. You got to have a pump.
Yeah.
All the water we have here is gravity.
Yeah.
The pump, you're looking at 500,000 pesos. And then you're, in addition to the 500,000 pesos, you've got to replace the parts, change the oil, feed it with diesel, which is going up and up and up.
Yeah. No, I don't like the idea of mechanical pumps going. I mean, I'm looking for very low cost production.
Exactly.
And low outlay. So then you don't have to worry about making money to pay bills.
Exactly.
You work less.
You know, if we should keep the place, I'm going to put in all the way on the top, I'm going to put a cistern. A cistern, and I'm going to use solar pumps to pump it all the way up the hill.
Yeah.
You can make a fortune on this hillside.
Yeah.
Just with the taro.
Solar pumps.
Yeah. That's all you need.
I didn't expect. I expected to try a taro. I've never eaten one.
No. This is coffee.
Yeah.
Which does very well here. As you came in, they're all growing wild along the road, and they make a business.
Yeah. Yeah, my friend's got coffee, and he was showing us how to dry it out, and he makes his own coffee.
Yeah, and they have an organic market in Jarabacoa for coffee. They ship it to the United States for good money. And everything here is cash. That's what I like too. This will give you a rough idea, and I can take you up to the...
Hi. I don't know if you know what this bean is. This is an haba. We call it in the U.S. a lima bean, but I've never seen lima beans so big. I'm going to plant this lima bean in memory of you, and I'm going to plant this one in memory of Michael, and one for us, so we can all remember this day. So I hope you come back and look for your beans. Now, as to the farm, I don't know if you like it or not. I sure would like to know if there's any possibility that this would become your lovely new home that's being photographed right now. Now, do you have any suggestions, Michael, as to what I should be talking about?
Why you came here?
Oh, my husband and I came here because we were living in Boca Chica at the time. And we had lived... Yes, that was one squeaky door. Should I open it? Mike?
No.
And life in the cities in the Dominican Republic is not very pleasant. And Boca Chica was very upsetting to us. And our business of doing natural remedies with people, it dies whenever the tourists go away. And so we thought, let's just go back to the farm. We had already purchased the farm, and that's why we're here right now. It's very addicting. My husband always had farming in his mind, and in his blood, his grandfather was a farmer, and my grandfather he liked gardening, and my mother too. I grew up at her side. We learned much about organic farming and natural methods of farming when we lived in Hawaii, and we've applied much of what we learned there, and it's extremely peculiar to the people here. They thought we were crazy. And after 8 years, we saw the first advance we've made is the neighbor across the way. He used some of the most foul of chemicals. Agent Orange? The chemical of Agent Orange is commonly used by the people. And he was using
for the weeds.
For the weeds.
Defoliator,
yes. And it was getting me extraordinarily sick, and we thought we'd have to leave the farm just because of the way the people are farming. And it was a struggle for us. We prayed much about it, and we prayed against our neighbors, to be honest with you. And this family is gone. The family in front of us stopped farming completely, and the other family is still here, but their chemicals all go upriver. So when the wind blows, or when there's the slightest breeze, nothing, hardly ever do we get a whiff of what's going on next to us. And now our neighbor in front of us, who I think thought we were a little Lulu, he's now farming and showing us products that he has found that we don't bother looking for chemicals usually. But he's finding products that defoliate, that kill herbicides that are natural, that we don't use. We prefer the whole. But it's a giant step forward for our neighbor. And then he also found some things that activate the roots and prevent damage, which are natural, which we're going to start using too, that we wouldn't have known if he hadn't all of a sudden had a bee in his bonnet and thought, what alternatives are there? And so we're seeing people are more friendly toward us and more positive toward us, just because of the farming methods we're using.
I wouldn't recommend Constanza. People literally die on their farms working because of the chemicals that they have there. Sometimes when you go in, you can smell it in the air. It's so strong. They call Constanza Valle de los Muertos, Valley of the Dead People.
We came out
But
of.
it's beautiful.
What was the name of that town we came through? And we suddenly got onto Santiago Road, and we found it was choking us with the fumes, even on just coming out of that little village, wasn't it? Yeah.
And can I say something about the paraquat, do they call it here, or loquat? It's
Agent Orange.
It's the
They
Agent
use
Orange
it.
chemical.
You're familiar with
that's what the
good old Americans
Vietnam's
didn't.
used, yeah.
Well, they used it everywhere around here, but we've been squawking so much that people have stopped.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
And
They used it on all the other farms.
they used it right next to my bedroom window, and they didn't tell me, and I got violently ill.
Yeah, this man is using all natural stuff. You see, they don't know.
No.
And we're telling them it's cheaper to use natural stuff. I use soap.
Yeah.
I use
This is
good
what?
for about 25 gallons.
Guava.
To mix with the water.
Yeah, I mix it in 25 gallons of water. I put Craolina in it,
Which is what?
which is the extract from a pine tree.
Yeah.
You should see the bugs tear out.
It
They
gives
hate
the
the
condition.
smell of this thing.
Yeah.
And
Extract from a pine tree.
yep.
Excuse me, there are two kinds of Craolina. One kind you don't want, another one you do.
Yeah, this is natural. They have a synthetic one. I don't use the
we don't
synthetic.
trust.
And then this is neem, which is an extract from a tree that grows in this
Yeah, I know
country.
neem. Yeah.
From India. The only thing I don't like
It
about
grows
this is it kills bees, so I'm careful I don't want to kill bees.
Yeah.
And ladybugs too.
So you get your own neem, or do you from the seeds?
Well, I can get it. In Jarabacoa, they have trees, and
Yeah.
you just take the seeds and make your
and
stuff.
mash it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've got a friend who was actually thinking about getting a machine to scratch it up and make some of that. Yeah.
Good idea.
We've done it once or twice, and it's a big operation, and this is
Yeah, and
inexpensive, and
400
we use
pesos.
it only if we have to,
Yeah.
because we like